Well, the first music was playing, we did a lot of Neil Young covers because they were really learnable songs because he doesn't use a lot of hard chords. And I think Graham actually got a songbook of Neil Young songs, but Graham's quite good at working stuff out by ear, you know, he's pretty good at that. So the first music we played was other people's music. We wrote a few, I guess what you call sort of slightly stupid school songs, which were fine, but I don't think I'd really count them. For me it changed completely. The first one I put my hand up for and go, yeah, that one, you know, that one got written and that one matters, was a song that I wrote called My Neighbours, which got written up in Auckland, and I was 19 when I wrote that, so, you know, it took a while. But before that, I had been doing art when I was 17. 18 was like a gap year. Went down to Palmerston North, worked in a furniture shop. Just wanted to make some money and have a break from being taught. And then I was off to art school. Well, we had a band then called Dilemma, and we played it, and it sounded good. We played it in front of people and they liked it. And that was just written one day when I was bunking art school on one string on my brother's guitar, which became like the bass line for it. And Dilemma played covers apart from that, you know, like Lou Reed, Iggy Pop, Mott the Hoople, all played faster than the originals, you know. Ramones were in there as well. But we had this one original song, My Neighbours, which I drummed and sang at the same time. Wow, that was hard work. But I did a lot of drumming and singing in Dilemma. And high-speed punk, when you're singing at the top of your lungs and wailing away on the drums, you definitely got to be young and reasonably robust to do it. You know, it's not something I'd want to try and do now, I don't think. Not at that speed, anyway. I didn't really know I'd nailed it, just that I'd written it and we could play it and it fitted with everything else. It started to occur to me that writing the lyrics of the songs was possible. And Graham wrote something after that, I think a song called So Far Away, that I don't think we did do. Nocturnals did it later. But then we ended up moving out of Auckland and back down to Taranaki. And I started writing a lot of lyrics, just writing the lyrics in a book. And quite often I would hear them in my head, how they'd go, how I would sing them. And me and Graham would jam a lot, and he was getting better and better at not just working out what other people were doing, but doing his own tunes, you know. And quite often he'd be playing a certain thing and it'd be like, well, if I would know in my head I'd be drumming, he'd be playing a riff or a chord or something, and if you go there, I could sing that. So it'd be like, what are we doing, what do we want to do? And sometimes I'd be able to help shape what made a good tune by knowing, well, if you do this and this and this, I can sing, you know, song number 7 in the book, that kind of thing. And so we started to be able to write quite regularly and quite prolifically. And in those days, Graham was really, really adaptable. If he had a riff that he wanted to play for 4 lines and I needed him to play it for 8, he would play it for 8. So we could work really quickly. I could help shape the song by where I wanted the lyrics to go, and he could help shape the song by having the tunes. Or, you know, sometimes he would play something and I'd get an idea for it. Sometimes I would have an idea and I'd wait for him to do something that I could sing it over, kind of. It was really flexible. You could do it a lot of ways. Sometimes you just jam the thing straight away, write the whole thing. There's lots of ways to go about it, and it was very cooperative between me and him in our writing it.